And if you all could just briefly think about that question, right? And then write about it. Just take some time to write.
If you don't have anything to write on, you can write in here.
Yep. Just jot down your thoughts, and then we'll go into a process of sharing. If we could just kind of share out. So if you are someone, if you want to volunteer what you wrote down, please feel free to do so. You're not obligated to.
My name's Hannah. What I wrote about was the fact that education seems to be valuing quantifiable learning outcomes so much more. And so what we're ending up with is standardized testing and things, and devaluing creativity are some music. I think that's dangerous because not all students do well on standardized tests, and especially students.
I'm Ian, and I sort of wrote on a similar, or at least related topic, where our standards-based learning and like the accountability with the tests also gets well-meaning teachers to participate in the colonizing process in the classroom through the pressures of those assessments and the accountability piece, and that it's incredibly difficult for individual teachers, or I've even seen administrators, to challenge that force and refuse to participate in the colonizing process.
There are private agendas that are trying to pull apart public schools, and can't help but feel that testing and privatization really plays a big part of that.
Yeah, just kind of go. Yeah.
All right. Well, I wrote about. My name is Justin, and I teach at Hazel Park. This is my second year teaching, and I wrote about the direction of education being one of conformity versus action, reproducing knowledge rather than building knowledge, turning voices off as opposed to turning them on, behavior by my terms, what I expect behavior to be, expecting from students what we haven't taught them, like listening, teaching what's prescribed rather than responding. I don't expect them to know right away. This is practice. We practice every day, and I see that as being a helpful way to engage students in the building of their own knowledge.
So in going from that and thinking about engaging students, then I want you to also think about our voices in this space and think about who we have already heard. So and then we're going to go, we will go back, because I want you to share with each other in small groups so that you can all hear what you have to say. But the Project South Guidelines for Healthy Dialogue, they're a little different than what the Paideia Institute teaches, but it's all towards the same goal, which is that we learn together, that we need multiple perspectives. So our time is precious. When we're all talking, an acronym is WAIT. Like, wait, why am I talking? To remember that and think about why. In this space, we are all teachers and learners. And this is also on the back of your program, if you'd like more details. To step up and then to step back. I would say, especially as white people in the space, to keep an open mind, to challenge people respectfully, and the challenging part is important, because if we don't disagree, we're not going to learn. To be aware of power and voice in the room, be mindful of your privilege, being white, being male, being without a disability, being straight, being an adult, holding an advanced degree, etc. And to step back when appropriate. And then please put your cell phones on vibrate if you don't mind. Whatever you put it on. Okay? So if we go back here, will you just share with people near you how we're living in a dangerous time? Because I'm quite sure there are a lot of responses that have not been yet raised. Okay? So turn to somebody.
A lot of things you expect to hear when that question gets asked.
I have such a blank space about like